it's that cloth talk. Yeah, baby, it's that cloth talk. You're now listening to that cloth talk. And now, your host, Jay Brody. 1, 2, 1, 2, ha!
Welcome back to another episode of Cloth Talk Podcast. I'm your host, Jay Brody. If this is your first time checking out the podcast or listening, make sure you go ahead, subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you're watching on YouTube, go ahead and leave me a rating and review. If you're listening on iTunes or any other podcast app. All right, cool. Before we get into today's episode with my lovely guest today, who had to reschedule a lot of times, but she's here in the flesh.
I'm here.
If you're watching on YouTube, you can see her, but she's a real person. Yes, she's here. Before we get into that and chat with her, we want to I just want to say a super thank you to everyone who showed out to the first inaugural Columbus Podcast Awards this past weekend on Sunday at the Gateway Film Center. I just want to thank my partner Brandy, who helped me put this on, Tim Fulton from Podfest Midwest. I want to thank the Gateway Film Center, and who else we need to thank? The Black Project. I want to thank Malaysian Marketing. I want to thank our host Big Man Kanata and Whitney B. Who else we need to thank? Congratulations to all. OMS, Ohio Media School, our media sponsor. Thank you for coming out, recording, making the event live so everybody can check it out. And just congratulations to all the podcasts who won 10 categories, a winner for each. It was big night, and we're going to keep doing it. We're going to do the same thing again next year, bigger and better. All right, now that we got that out the way, today my guest, her story was amazing. Randomly, she just shot me a DM. She said that she seen one of the episodes, and she was like, I like what you're doing with your podcast. I'd love to be a guest one day. I was like, all right, cool. So I was like, tell me about yourself. So sent me back this whole story. I was like, okay, wow. I was like, you know what? Let's make it happen. So she's here. Many of you probably know her by different names, but today we're gonna call her Rrari.
Yeah.
Rrari is here. How are we feeling today?
I'm feeling good. I'm
ready.
ready.
Thank you for being on time.
Yeah, man.
You were actually early.
Yeah. Surprisingly.
Yeah. Before, we had it scheduled, but you had car troubles and scheduling just didn't work out, but you got everything together and we were making it happen.
We're here.
Yes.
Finally, right? We made it.
Right. So the first thing I do want to talk to you about and get into is kind of like your background first before we get into your business, all the things that you're doing and how you got to where you are now. So you come from Mansfield,
Mansfield,
Ohio, Mansfield, Ohio. I think I've been there like once. Now I'm originally from the East Coast, so what is it like out there? It's just like
crazy.
any other city. Is it small?
So the weird thing is, before I went to college, I didn't know Mansfield was small. So I'm thinking it's normal, like this is just a normal city. But now that I've seen the world, Mansfield is tiny. Like you can't go to a store without seeing somebody
right.
like at all. Like if I go there, I know I'm gonna see somebody I know.
Yeah.
So it's like it's small. It's small, but it's like a good or bad, you know, because it's like people don't know how big the world really is.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like everybody kind of family because you know everybody. So it's, it could be good or bad.
Yeah. Now you were telling me like, as far as like, you gave me like a little background of yourself, like you was like known as the loud ghetto chick, getting into all types of shit.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah.
If you ask anybody, I have clients that be like, I used to be scared of you, right? I'd be like,
wow,
dang, because it's
so
like,
paint the picture for what type of person are we talking about? I mean,
so
what type of person were you?
I feel like when I say that I was like the loud mouth, so I wasn't where people was like didn't want me around.
Okay.
But I was one of them people that is like, don't mess with her. Like I always been silly and goofy.
Yeah.
But it's like my jokes might piss you off too.
So you had a mouth on you. Oh,
like
man.
I said, I just say what come to mind. Like
Were you?
And I'm kind of still like that.
Really?
But I got a little control over it now.
All right. Would you say you were like a bully? Did you like start shit like, I'm gonna go fuck with her?
A few times.
Oh, man.
I ain't proud of it, but yeah.
Wow.
Sometimes it was things where I'm like, why did I do that?
Oh, man. What do you think that came from, like that? Like being that way, was it just like who you were, or you thought you had to be that way, or just people around you, your family, or
like now that I kind of grew and I'm a little older, I look back and I look at my nephews and stuff, and I think it's that I wanted attention. That's what I think it was.
You come from a big family?
Yeah, I got 5 siblings.
Oh, okay.
My mom was a single mom. She was always at work. My sisters had kids. Start having kids when I was 8. I think that I was craving for attention. It was just the wrong attention.
So you're the oldest?
I'm the youngest.
The youngest? Yeah.
So my sisters, me and my oldest sister is 8 years apart. But they start having kids when I was young. So then it's grandkids. I'm 8 years old and now it's grandkids here. So now they getting attention. Yeah. So I feel like that's what I kind of think it is that I was just trying to get some attention. It just wasn't the right attention.
Damn.
That's what I think it was.
So you like go to school and just like, fuck it, I'm angry. I'm just going to fuck with people.
I don't know.
You feel bad now looking back at it?
Yeah, now because I just be like I'll look at people doing that and I'll be like, what is wrong with you? Like, why are you doing that?
Yeah.
But I was in their shoes before and I don't know why. When I was doing it, I just was doing it. Like,
damn.
I would just do stuff. Like, I would just be sitting there and I'm like, throw a piece of food at somebody.
Can we count on like one or two hands how many fights you've been in, or take up how many fights?
So fighting, I wouldn't say I was like, I could probably count on 5. I don't know, like probably like 5 to 10 fights. I wasn't
somewhere between 5 to 10 fights.
Yeah, I was more so. I wasn't just always fighting.
You just more so just mess with people.
But it was like I was that kid that had like in class the teacher say something and I'm like, shut up. Like
you're just completely against authority.
Put it like this. I got expelled. I got expelled. Damn. 7th, 8th, 10th, and 11th and 12th. God damn. Like 4 years I got expelled.
That's like consecutive.
Yeah. It was bad. That's why I be like, how did I graduate? That was God. Cause
well, you told me actually that you finished with a 1.6.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
So how the hell did you even
in college?
college?
I don't know. Like, first off, I took how we had the in Ohio we got the OGTs, the state test we had. I don't think they have them now. Okay. Oh, you ain't from here?
Yeah, Philly.
Right. Okay. So in Ohio, okay, you from Philly?
Yeah.
In Ohio we have 5 tests you have to pass to graduate. Okay. And you have to take them in 10th grade. But to be considered a 10th grader, you have to have a certain amount of credits too. So I didn't even get to take my OGTs until junior year. So I didn't even take them on time. Like, it was so many different things that should have held me back. Like, I was taking like my 9th grade math and like 11th grade. Like, my high school career was all over because I was just bad. I was always suspended. Like,
dang, did you even think like you was gonna finish? Like, there's no way I'm graduating. I'm just like, did you contemplate like dropping out? Like, fuck school, I'm out. I'm about to drop out. This is over.
I never felt like I'm going to drop out because my mom ain't letting me drop out. So it's like, I know I can't drop out, but I didn't have like I didn't feel like, okay, I want to go to college. I didn't feel like that until my senior year, when my guidance counselor told me straight up, like, you're not graduating. I'm like, who not graduating? Because I'm like, I'm smart. I've always been smart. I was always in advanced classes. I was always in like the advanced programs in school, like always. So it was like, I was never dumb. Yeah. I just was bad.
Just a little troubled.
I'm like, you ain't gonna tell me I ain't graduating. I'm graduating, So when she told me that, I was like, okay, tell me what I gotta do to graduate. Like, that was it. It was like, I think it might have been my junior year she told me that. And I was in cosmetology, to get my license. And she basically like, you gonna have to drop out of cos or you're not gonna graduate. And I'm like, no, I'm doing both. Like, I was determined to do both, and I did it. She told me what I had to do, and my last year I had straight A's and B's. Like,
so you must have like busted your ass.
I did. I wasn't fucking around.
Homework, catching up with all this stuff.
I was taking 2 different math class. Like, I wasn't fucking around. I'm like, I'm getting out of here. You ain't gonna tell me that. Yeah. And I'm glad because it worked out.
So fast forward, how did you like? Because obviously you had to do a complete 360. how did you completely like turn your life around to to transition to where you are now? Like, what was that process like for you? Was it hard? Because I imagine like in that process you got cut people off,
right?
Your mindset got to change, your environment is changing.
This is true.
What was that like for you?
Realistically, I would just say it's college.
College was that?
I went to college, and being around people that wants more, it kind of naturally make you, when you're around people, everybody in college kind of got the same goal. We all want to most of the time.
Yeah, most of the time.
Somebody
just out there just fucking around.
They're just there to say they college.
Yeah.
But like, I felt like being at school was just like, one, I felt like I had, I ain't gonna say my city on my back, but like going to school was like, what? Is she going to school? You know what I'm saying? So it's like everybody watching me now, because a lot of people don't go to school from Mansfield, and when they do, it's not really a lot of black people, So I felt like, and then it's me, so I was not somebody that people expect to go to school realistically. Yeah. So I just felt like it was a lot of people watching me. Like, okay, I got my niece watching me. It's just, I don't know. I feel like I just got there and I'm like, okay, I made it this far. I need to take advantage of this.
Yeah.
I'm in college, and I only got there because of my ACT score.
Oh, okay, so you scored.
My GPA clearly,
right?
My GPA clearly ain't giving me that. But it was just like, for real, just being there, being around people, and I wanted to stay there. I think that's what it was, like being there and being like, I like being here.
Like college?
Yeah, I enjoy college. I'm at a HBCU. I'm around a bunch of black people. Like, I think it was just the motivation. Like, I wanted to stay at college, and I wanted to prove people like, oh, I can do this.
Yeah.
And then my first year, I finished like with like a 3.4 or something like that. So it was like, okay, this ain't hard.
Yeah.
And I kicked it.
Yeah.
I always be like, if I would have went hard, I'd have had a 4.0. Because like I got a 3 point, I think it was like a 3.38. And that was just by me just doing my work enough to get by. So if I would have went hard, you feel me? I could have graduated.
Yeah, I feel that same way. Like when I got to Wilberforce.
Oh, right. You went to the Will.
Yeah, right next door to you.
Right.
Coming from Philly, it was like I'm like a fish out of water.
Right.
Like at cornfields and shit. I wasn't used to that shit. One gas station. It's like, because Philly is a big, busy city.
Yeah, everybody that come be like, the funny thing is though, everybody that come to like, they come straight to Central from like out of state, they be like, Ohio is so boring. Ohio is cornfield. I'm like, Central is not, or the Woo is not the whole Ohio.
Right. They would get that pressure.
Yeah,
people
like, this is Ohio. Y'all ain't got nothing but cornfields here. I'm like
you gotta go out.
It's actual buildings here, y'all know. Like, it's other cities. Like
farms, animals,
so
livestock.
I know to you that probably was like,
it was a shock.
Did you like it or no? Like, did you feel like, was you feeling it? Because the Woo, I was supposed to go to the Woo.
Is that right?
And I toured there and was like, nah.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
It's funny. Right. Like, let me go across the street.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny how I ended up there. I didn't even like see the Woo. I didn't know nothing about the Woo. I was like when you said like right in your junior year, you said I ain't going to school.
Right.
I was actually in my senior year.
Oh, damn.
I'm like, man, fuck college, man. I don't need college.
Right.
I'll go out here, I'll graduate, get me a job, I'll be good. Fuck that shit. So one day, conversation with a counselor. Said you need to apply, man. You need to apply. I was like, all right, man. I'll apply. But before that, there was a guy from Philly who went to the same high school I went to. His name Abu Edwards. Shout out to Abu.
Okay.
He went to Wilberforce, and at this time I think he was a sophomore, and he came back to his old high school, which is the high school I went to, and spoke about it.
Right.
So he's up there speaking, but I'm not listening. I'm like, come on, get out the fuck out of here.
Right.
Shit boring, man. Talking about fucking school and college.
Okay.
So as he's talking about it, and the last thing I hear as he's wrapping up his whole thing is like, all right, who wants an application? That's the only thing I hear. It went up like, no, application.
Right.
I was like, damn, I ain't hear shit he said about this school.
Like,
I don't know where it's at.
You don't know what he was talking about.
I had no idea. So after everybody left, and I came up to him, I was like, yo, my man, where you say this school was at? He said, Ohio. I was like, Ohio? He's like, yeah, Wilberforce. He said, here, take one of these applications and fill it out and hand it back to me. So I was like, all right. So I fill it out, send it back to him. And at this time, I was like, you know, if I want to do something with my life, I do got to get out of Philly.
Right.
I got to get out of Philly.
Right.
Because I'm
doomed. I
doomed.
heard Philly ain't nothing to play with for that.
Philly is a real city. It's a lot of years we.
I was just watching Meek's, his little, did you see Meek documentary or whatever?
I haven't seen it yet. I got to check it out, though.
I was like, wow.
Yeah, but yeah, Philly, you can sink or swim real fast, and it's a fast city. So I was like, I gotta get out of Philly. So I took that application home, filled it out. Well, I gave it back to him that same day. Then I think applied for like 2 other schools just outside of Philly just to see, you know, if I get accepted. So I was like, you know what, whatever school accepts me first, that's where I'm going. Yeah. I ain't do no research or nothing on these colleges that I applied to. Guess who sent the acceptance letter back? I said,
I did that.
Oh, okay. Guess this where it's at. I told my mom, I was like, Mom, look, I got accepted to a college. She was like, great, that's wonderful. Where is it? Ohio.
Did she even know you applied? Probably not.
No.
Yeah, because you know, you just do shit. You probably at school just did it, gave it back.
Yeah, and I wasn't thinking nothing about it. That's so funny. I told her, she was like, you ain't going to no damn Ohio. So you going to go to one of these colleges close to home? Not my only son, because I'm the only son. I got an older sister, and I'm the youngest. She's like, you're not my only son. You going to no goddamn Ohio.
Baby ain't leaving me.
Yeah, we don't know nobody out there. We don't know nothing about this. I was just going to say,
have you ever been to Ohio?
I've never been to Ohio. I didn't know anything. I thought Ohio was like fucking like Idaho potatoes and shit. Like
the crazy thing, I was trying to go to Iowa. Like, really? Never been there. Like, it was some boy that like went there or something. And I didn't even know him for real. I thought he was fine. And I seen that he went there. I just started looking at the school. And I applied. And look, I was so pressed to go there. But then Central sent me like a scholarship or something.
Okay, cool.
And I seen that. I was like, oh, I'm going there. They didn't offer me some money.
Yeah.
And I didn't think I was going to get accepted into Iowa. Then I registered for classes and Iowa accepted me. I'm like, wow.
Damn, it was crazy. That's
but
wild.
I don't feel like I was supposed to be in Iowa.
Yeah.
I needed to be at HBCU.
Yeah.
I needed that for sure.
Yeah. I think I'm glad I went there. You know.
My roommate was from Aliquippa. You know where that's at?
Aliquippa, yeah, that's
it's like by Pittsburgh, more.
Yeah, so. Right outside of Pittsburgh, by like an hour or so. Yeah, Aliquippa.
That's my well, she was my old roommate. My son's godmom.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. So for you, so when you're at CSU and you're transitioning yourself, you know, from old Rrari, right. you're becoming womanhood now.
Ny'Asia.
now it's Ny'Asia. So during that, were you always into, you know, getting into your career, what we're gonna talk about a little later? Have you always been into doing like hair, fashion, and nails and all that stuff? Was that always something that you done?
So I started braiding hair at literally 10 years old.
Damn.
I was braiding hair for money. I was doing, like, I was in this little girls group. I was in 6th grade. I was 11 years old. 6th grade. I was just braiding their daughter's hair. Like, they had like 5-year-old, 3-year-old daughters. I was braiding their hair for like $20. Started doing my niece's hair. So I always did hair. I got my license before I graduated high school. So I ended up getting my license in like April before I graduated. So when I was in when I got to college, I already had my cosmetology license.
Okay.
So I did hair all through college. Like, but I didn't like, in my mind, I was like, I don't really want to do hair. Like, when I got to college, so when I went to college, I was like, I'm going to go to school for business so I can have my own shop. That was my mindset.
Okay.
I got there and then I learned that you don't have to have a degree to have a hair salon. So I'm like, what the fuck I'm going to do? Like, I'm here now, like, what am I gonna do, you know?
Yeah.
So I went to my counselor and whatnot, and then he's the reason I got into accounting, because he like, your ACT, I had like a 27 or something on the math, and that was real high for real. And so he like, look into accounting, you know, that's the highest. Actually, I asked him straight up, like, who get paid the most in the business department? I'm like, who get paid the most? He said accountant.
That's right.
Sign me up. And I finished and it was good. But hair, I did hair all the way through college, but it was just like a head every month, like maybe 2 heads, 3 heads a month. Okay. I didn't care because I was getting like refund checks and stuff, so it was like I ain't need the money. Man, I remember the life, right? Checks. Listen, I was like, hair, you better find somebody that need that money. Now I was like, let's do it. Yeah. But yeah, so I always been into hair. I always had like a passion for hair.
Were you always like, cause like I, you know, going through your Instagram profile and everything, like, it's like really like good, and I'm like a guy. It's like I'm looking, I'm like, wow, like it's like were you always that good, like really like good with it? Yeah.
No.
You wasn't good.
I be looking back at my old work like, why she let me do her hair? Now but the crazy thing is, I don't know if I wasn't that good or if basically like hair just wasn't as advanced there then. Like, you know, because I've always kind of been like the go-to hairstylist in Mansfield. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
okay.
I had to be doing it right. I just think hair advances and advances, and I'm just advancing with hair.
Yeah.
So of course, when you look back, it looked like, what the hell is that? So I can't really say, but to me, no. And like I'm still learning. Like people say to me, like, your work is so good, and I be like, looking at them same pictures, like I should have did this. I should have did that. You know, but you always gonna be your own biggest critic.
Yeah, I find that like for a lot of people who are like artsy or like into like work that's creative.
Yeah.
People always like, man, that's really good, but like the person who did it, you were looking at like picking it apart, like I just right there, I see one little.
Yeah. It's so hard not to do. Like I'd be like,
like you're tripping. That shit is dope.
Yeah.
Like no,
like my client be like, girl, I don't know what you're talking about, and I'd be like. It's one little piece right there. But most of the time, yeah. I mean, I'm grateful for where I'm at.
Yeah.
I feel very confident in my work.
That's dope.
But it was time. It's been time. Like when I first started learning like the frontals and closures and stuff, like what I do mainly now.
Yeah.
Like a year ago. It was like, should I even take a picture? Am I gonna be able to post it? Like.
That's crazy.
But you know, it's just growth. I feel like everything, like we were saying earlier, like you start here and it's just growth.
That's right. I want to take a quick break. Real quick, where can they follow you at your Instagram? If there's anyone listening who may check you out, who needs some hair services and all that stuff.
That's right here.
Got the t-shirt on. If you're watching on YouTube.
My hair Instagram is Lebristrap2.8. That's Lebristrap 2.8. And my YouTube channel and my personal Instagram is Rrari_2x, and that's RRARI_2x. Ferrari without the fur. That's what I always say.
I like that.
But yeah.
Dope.
That's where I'm at.
We're going to take a quick break right here on Cloth Talk Podcast. Make sure you don't go nowhere. When we're going to come back, I'm going to talk to her about what it's like being a black woman business owner. We're going to get into it. Don't go nowhere.
I'm from Cleveland, girl, don't act like you don't know. Hella guapa, aim the chopper at your nose. The plug in Oakland, ship the Mo's out for the love. Run up on you with the pole, get exposed. I bust it open, then I pass it to my bros. I'm a savage, let her have it in a throat. I tried to tell them niggas I was about to blow. They ain't listen now, I'm fucking on they hoe. Roll it up, pass it round. Wrist like water, make a drown. Bust it down, ass around. Pick it up, now break it down. Green light, Bel Air, no ice. We fuck all night, Fendi, off-white. I'm on, she bite, big butt, my type. Tell her good night, no cuffs, don't wipe.
Just some pussy on his chin, pussy on his nose. Send me trips to poppin' nose, white coats get exposed. Told me go and touch my toes, sit ass on his goals. Them other hoes pick foes, I'm a centerfold, yeah. I got a buzz like Lightyear, I'ma fuck on that boy then I'm outta here. And these hoes mad cause it's my year, and I can ride a dick in like 6 years. I ain't rhyme waves since I've been here, and these hoes dead like roadkill. And I run this shit and that's been clear, and they sending shots but I'm still here. Pretty bitch throwing gang signs, money long swing hang time. I get what I want if it ain't mine, now I don't get tired, fuck halftime. I don't cuff for these niggas walk thin lines, bitch I glide like my shoes I spit shine. I'm the leader in this rap shit, been mine. Broke this ass to bed for the third time. Pass it round, pussy taste like water, made a nigga drown. Bust down, bad bitches all around. When they throw that money up, watch them bitches hit the ground. Green light, Bel Air, no ice. We fuck all night, Fendi, off-white. I'm on, he bite, slim waist, yo tight. Tell him good night, no cuffs, don't wife.
I'm like Michael Jackson, girl, the way I move. No shoelace, a human race up on the shoes. She send them snaps and take her clothes off, I'm like, ooh. I hit her back like, baby, what you tryna do?
I'm tryna hop in, give you sloppy toppy at the stoplight. Bust down, rollie on your wrist, that's that shit I like. Coochie wet, keep me in my bag, that's that Cali swag. Fuck you thought, Fendi on a tag, make these bitches mad.
Roll it up, pass it round. Wrist like water, make a drown. Bust it down, ass around. Pick it up, now break it down. Green light, Bel Air, no ice. We fuck all night, Fendi, off-white. I'm on, she bite, big butt, my type. Tell her good night, no cuffs, don't wipe.
Roll it up, pass it round. Pussy taste like water, made a nigga drown. Bust down, bad bitches all around. all night. Fendi, off white, I'm on, he right. Slim waist, yo tight. Tell him good night. No cuss, don't wife.
Alright, we are back right here on Cloud Talk Podcast. Rrari is here.
Yeah.
Here in the flesh.
I'm here.
Yes.
Let's get it.
Alright, so now you've been in business for about a year now, a little over a year.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to talk to you, and I'm glad I got you here for this, about women in the type of industry that you're in, as far as what we call it, beauty industry,
right?
That industry right now is so fucking competitive.
Yeah, it's real. It's aggressive.
Yeah,
it's a lot of competition, and then we got the men taking over too.
That's right.
And it's crazy because it's like they naturally good at it. Like what the fuck?
You're like, this motherfucker.
No, for real. It's like, man, it feel good. No. But no, for real, like, it's just so much competition. Like, because you think of hair and you think that it's a women industry, but realistically, it's not no more. Like, we in competition with everybody.
God damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but I like it though. Like,
you
me,
like the competition?
I'm a competitive person. Like, I like looking at somebody work. Like, okay, now I see what I need to do. You know, I don't let that make me feel. It don't scare me. You feel me? It's just motivation. That's how I feel. But I can see where people be like, because I get told that a lot. Like, it's too many people that do hair. Like, people that want to do hair or want to sell hair, want to do lashes, want to do makeup. They feel like it's so many people that do it. Yeah. They don't want to do it, but it's so much money out here. Why miss that money? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, that don't matter. It's 1,000 people that sell hair. It's 1,000,000 people that want to buy hair. Yeah. You feel me?
Yeah. I think that you got to focus on, like, as a business owner, is like how you going to separate yourself apart from everybody else who's doing the same thing you're doing.
That's what I said. You have to find some type of way to stand out. Like, and it does take time because, like, you just have to find a way. You have to find something in the industry. And I don't even think this is necessarily only the beauty industry. I feel like this is with anything. Like, even Nike got to find a way to stand out too. Like, you have to do something different. Like, if you notice, like, Nike ain't making the same shoe every single. Like, you feel me? They might have some Forests that's hitting, then they gonna switch to some Air Max that's hitting. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta switch it. You gotta switch it up, but you have to stand out, and I feel like that's the biggest thing. Yeah.
This is what I forgot to ask you. The name of Lebristrap2.8. What
is it?
Well, you told me Lebrice is your middle name. Yeah. Off air. Trap 2.8. Break that down for us.
Gotcha. So Lebrice is my middle name.
Fuck is that thing? Her thing is Trap House. Like,
right. That's what everybody be like. What the fuck?
Like, what you doing in that?
For real. So Trap. I'm gonna give my homeboy some credit. Okay. My boyfriend's homeboy, because he always be like, "Where is your name?" When I was trying to name my business, he was like, "Do the weave trap." That's what he kept saying. Do the weave trap. I'm like, that's so basic. Like, but when he said it, it's like something clicked in my head where I'm like, I can use trap though, like, and I can make that into something. Because you feel me? Trap is, like you said, trap house. You can do it as trap house. Yep. But I'm more so like business wise, I use it like trap. Like, I had to switch it up. Like, trapped as in, once you come to me, you ain't going nowhere else. Like, you stuck in my chair type shit.
Gotcha.
So I made it as in that. And then 2.8, my godmama auntie, she passed away. In 2017, and her birthday was February 8th.
So in dedication,
2.8. So that's when I started my business. And then the purple, she had lupus, so the purple is the lupus awareness.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
My bad. I feel like I cut you off right there.
Oh no, you did good.
I updated my logo now, so the Lebrice is actually pink, and it's my son's birthstone.
Gotcha.
So I try to keep some reason, some meaning to my stuff. Yeah. But I ain't gonna change it no more.
Yeah. I wanted to go back to you being now like a motivation for people back from where you come from out there in Mansfield. People were, like you were telling me, like they were looking at you like, oh man, we don't know about her. She slim pickings.
Right.
And now they're looking at you like, wow, like she's an inspiration. What is that? I'm pretty much sure like you didn't like intentionally intend on like I'm right. It just happened organically. What is that like feel like, do you feel pressure now? Like, okay, I really gotta succeed now because people back home, they like,
right,
you doing it, Ny'Asia.
Right, you gotta keep going type shit. I'm not gonna say it's a good feeling to me. Like, I feel like it keep me going. You know, like it's sometimes it's annoying, and the reason I say
really?
that is because it be like I be feeling like people paying attention to I'm sorry. People be paying attention to like stuff that shouldn't matter to them. Like I'd be like, why y'all care about me? Like it'd be some weird like I don't know. It just be weird. Like it gets annoying because it's like people in your business. Like, but it's okay because it's just like they just paying attention to me because I'm interesting to them. You know, and that's what my boyfriend has to remind me like it's cool. You know, you're interested. You know, like people watching you. Like, but. I don't know. It's like
it's like y'all watching me a little too much.
Yeah, it's like mind your fucking business.
Yeah, like I appreciate the support, but
as far as like pressure, realistically, I don't. And it's just me. Everybody knows it. I don't care. Like I don't care if I let them down. Like who the fuck is y'all? Yeah. Like I do this for me. I do this for my son. I do this for my mom. You know, them are the people I care about letting down. But like, if I do something and the city don't like it. Y'all do it then. You know what I'm saying? Like, who are y'all to be like, oh, she should have sold more hair last month? Oh, what the fuck? How is that? What is that doing? You know, like. So to me, it's like I do like it. I do think it keeps me going, but at the same time, I feel like I keep myself going. Like even if I didn't have the pressure on my back, I think I would still do it because like I said, I do it for me, my son, my mom. Yeah. So. Yeah. It's like, but it don't bother me. I like it. I like the attention. I love attention. So I'll be like, yeah,
keep watching me,
y'all. And I like giving back too. So I do shit like I do giveaways and like I like giving back. You know, I want to do something for my city, but at the same time, it'd be like it's like people support me there, but people be hating too.
Do you think you got more love than hate back there, or more hate than love?
I got more love.
More love.
I got more love.
Okay, that's good.
I can honestly say that because the people that's hating, they scared. they nervous. It be the people that look at me as competition. That's how I feel. I don't really have a lot of hate, and if I do, I don't know about it.
Right, they're not gonna tell you.
I don't know about it. So. I hear little comments, but it be the same ones, like in my pictures, asking me to do their hair. So it's like, whatever.
They say the haters the ones that watch you closely.
The closest, okay. I'd be like, dang, sis, you love me or not?
Yeah. Speaking of hate. In this beauty industry, when you first got into it, right, and you started your business, did you come across a lot of other women business owners who was in the beauty like, oh, here we go, here's another one?
You know what's crazy is I got love, like
because I would imagine like with women it could be catty, it's bitchy, it's attitude.
Bitches is just like. Messy.
Fuck that bitch.
Yeah. But I feel like it really depends on the energy you give off. I genuinely feel that way. Like,
did you come into it like, I'm about to take over this shit?
No. And that's why I think like, because I really got love. Like, I have like genuine friendships with so many hairstylists. Like, so many hairstylists that I have friendships with. Like, I text them every day. You know what I'm saying? But I know hairstylists that they're not humble enough.
All right, we're back. We had a little technical difficulty, but you would never know because the power of editing.
Facts.
So you were talking about your relationships and having good relationships with other hairstylists in this beauty industry to negate all that bitchiness and cattiness and fighting and stealing clients. And
it's just, I think it's like, you got to be humble. You need to come into it. It's not even, even if you're doing good, I think, that's what separates, like, it's certain types of stylists, and you can tell, like, you can look at their social media and you can tell the ones that's showing love and receiving love, and the ones that's like, this is what the fuck I do, and fuck anybody else. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can just tell, and like, I think it's like, it can make you or break you for real, because it's like, yeah, you can be good, but you need to network. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So if somebody don't want to work with you, and all it takes is for one bad review, the wrong person to tell somebody, don't fuck with her. She got a bad attitude, or she, it's just, I don't know. You gotta humble yourself.
Yeah. Do you try to stay out the mix, or you get out there, you mix it, or you like, I'm just doing my thing?
I
stay
in my own lane. Like,
yeah.
And you know what I think helped me, like, here in Columbus, is that I'm not from here. I know that.
Yeah.
Because when I talk to other hairstylists, they all talk about each other. Like, it's like any hairstylist that I speak to, and I'm not gonna say all of them. Let me not do that, because it is something that's humble. But like, they all know each other, so they naturally like watching each other, and they know each other from high school, so they know who messed with who, and it's other kind of beef under that, you know. Even if it ain't beef, it's just like, oh, she used to mess with, or oh, she, you know. So it's like, and then it's me, like, nobody really know who I am here.
Yeah, because you.
So it's like,
else, like,
it's just some girl, you know what I'm saying? And if they do, they know Lebristrap. They don't even really know who Lebristrap is. They see my logo, or they might see Trapped. But I just recently started putting my face with my brand, and that was because, like, I would get clients that come and they like they didn't know who the hell they was coming to see. They like, I'm here for it, and they looking around. I'm like, okay, let me put my face,
like, right over here, like, oh,
so y'all know who I am.
Right.
But
were you reluctant to do that at first? Like, I don't want to put myself out there. I just want the business to speak for itself.
That was I was just like, I don't want, like I was saying earlier, I feel like it makes people be in your business.
Yeah.
Like,
oh,
they just
know me.
Yeah, because like, just little stuff. Like, I'll have conversations with clients, and then I'll be talking to like one of their friends to come get their hair done or something, and they say something that I'm like, I know your friend came back and told you I said that. You know, even if it ain't nothing about them, it'd be something small like, yeah, didn't you do, I don't know, just something small, like, about just something small, like, didn't your car break down last week or something weird, like, how the hell did you know that?
Right.
You know, so it's just like, I don't know.
Yeah. Do you feel like it just made me think about like guys in the barbershop, like barbershop talk, like women, you know, y'all talk 10 times more than us. You probably have to play the role as a therapist sometimes.
That's what my boyfriend, he be like, you a counselor, you a doctor, you,
because I
and it's real.
They come to, and they sit down and they just start talking, and they give you everything.
First
like,
time client,
I didn't even ask you that,
bro. No, for real. I'd be like, damn, like, that's crazy.
Like, I'm sorry you're going through this, but tilt your head this way. Okay, yeah.
No, for real. I'll be like, well, damn, girl. Like, people tell me, like, first time sitting in my chair, and they'll come tell me
the whole life story.
Yeah, it's like, then he burnt me, and I'll be like,
oh my
shit. Like, I didn't want to know that. I don't
know what to say.
I just want to do your hair, you know?
Yeah.
But then again, it's a good, I like that part of it too, is because a lot of times, especially my clients I don't know, I actually like doing their hair better because I feel like they can just let it out. They ain't gotta worry about me going into, because who can I tell that? And if I do tell somebody, they ain't gonna give a fuck because they don't know, you know.
Right.
So like, I do like that part of it, but it do get weird when like two people get to talking about the same person. You be like, I'm like, oh, he sound like a nice guy, and then another girl come and they talking about the same boy. You be like, he sounds nice. It's like, little do you know,
right? Oh,
but
my goodness,
I get all the tea.
Oh,
being a hairstylist, you get all the tea, like, you know. But that's where it's like, you have to know how to be professional. You have to know that you just can't repeat that. Like my grandma, she just said to me, like, your hairstylist is basically like a doctor-client relationship. And I'm like, for real. Because it's like, I have clients that has no hair, and people don't know that. Like, it's crazy because it's like, it's a few women who hair I do that don't have any hair at all. And growing up, I looked at them as the women who hair was always on point.
Oh, really?
So now it makes sense. I'm like, oh, her hair was always on point because she don't have no hair. So she had to keep it on point. You know, she couldn't like she can't just throw her hair in a bun. So she has to keep her hair done. Like people have like hair loss or damage or whatnot. They always have the best wigs, stuff like that. But you don't know that, like, unless you know that. You know, like, I wouldn't have known. Like, I just look at her like her hair always done. But now that I do their hair, I'm like, oh. Yeah. You don't got no hair.
Right.
You know, but that's something that don't nobody need to know. So I'll never repeat it.
Yeah.
So it's like, I like that people can trust me, you know, and that I think that's what makes the difference for me and a lot of stylists that's like they only in it for hair. They don't care about them relationships because people not gonna trust you.
Yeah, and I think that shows in the work too. Like, like if you really care, you'll put in the work rather than just trying to get somebody done, get them out the chair and get the check. Like that, she fucked this shit up.
Even down to just like with sew-ins. I don't know if you really know anything about sew-ins, but like you had to braid their hair down. Okay. You can look at like the difference. Like you could see somebody that's just rushing through trying to get it braided real quick, and somebody that's actually braiding your hair so that your sewing can last. You actually look at it and tell. Wow, I didn't know it was that deep. Like you literally can be like, okay, yeah, that's gonna last you 2 weeks. That's gonna last you 2 months. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it just depends on if your heart in it or not. Yeah.
How does what would you say be the average times like a girl or a client is in your chair? Like how long?
How long?
Yeah.
About 2 to 3 hours.
2 to 3 hours. Wow.
2 to 4. Just depend on the style, but it's most likely between 2 and 4 hours. Yeah.
What is one of the styles that you hate doing, but people want you to do it?
Box braids. Braids, period.
Anything with braids.
Because I started off as a braider. Because you feel all this weave and stuff, it came later. Like it just came here recently. So like I was a braider. That's what I started off doing. Yeah. But I don't want to do it now. Like I'm better at everything. I ain't gonna say I'm better. I'm good at both, but like I enjoy doing weave because I can make $120 in 2 hours instead of it taking 5 hours to make $100. Like money wise, I just be like, I don't feel like, and I don't want to sit and talk to you for 5 hours. Right. You know, because when you do hair, you gotta talk. You
gotta find stuff to talk about.
So I just gotta. How's the kids? Oh, how's your mom?
Gotta make that small talk.
But it's smooth. But yes, braids.
Braids. You're like, braids. Another braid client. Did you find yourself like overbooking yourself at times? Mm-hmm. Like yes. Trying to like I can fit this person, I can do this person in.
Especially when I was pregnant, I was just like I had that my son, I got a baby coming, I got to get money. You know, like it's just pressure because you like I'm pregnant, I'm not gonna be able to do this for long. I'm on my feet. When after I had a baby, I need money, stuff like that. So I was like working. But like one, girl, you're pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Like your feet, my ankles would be swollen. Like it was bad. So I had to like really, and then just like once I had my son, then I'm like, okay, things are a little bit different now. It's not just about me. You know, I do need time that I can actually spend with my son. Right. You know, and I'm in a relationship. I have to spend time with my man. You know, like he don't want, and I was doing hair from home. I just got in the shop last week. So I had like a hair like room set up in my house. Yeah. So he don't want people in and out the house every single day until 9:00 at night, you know? Right. So like I made it where I set my hours and I got my off day. You know, I had to because I was going
all over it.
The money was good. Like income tax time, it was like, whoo, like I had 10 income tax. Nice. but it gets overwhelming.
Check it, pluck it.
Okay.
Right to deposit.
Okay, listen.
How many clients do you have like right now, would you say like consistent clients?
That's a hard question because like hair is tricky. Like first off, like hairstyles that we wear nowadays, they last like a month or two. So it's like it's hard to really tell when you have a consistent client because they might have that hairstyle and then just let their hair breathe for a month and you don't see them for 2-3 months. Then they just come back and they like, no, you the last person that did my hair. But you thinking like, I ain't seen you in 3 months. Where you been? Right. You know? So it's hard to tell, but like, I really can't even put a number on it. I'll probably say like clients that I know that I see all the time, like within a year span, I would say probably about 40.
Wow.
It might be more than that. Like
it could be more.
It's probably more than that because I know when I did check my app 1 month, I had like 51 new clients. Like new clients. Damn. Within a matter of like 2 months. I had started my website, my booking page or whatever, and I was looking at my stats and I had 51 new clients within like 2 months. But like I said, it takes time to see if they're consistent, you know, because the hairstyles last for so long. Like you literally have to wait like a year to see if somebody's coming to you consistently. Yeah.
Wow. We're going to take a break. I want to talk to you when we come back from break about vendors.
Lord. Talk about I did not think you would go there. That's good.
I'll do my research.
That's good. People want to know.
Oh, yeah. We going to give it to them.
Like 10 of them right now.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Hey, we going.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, when we come back, we're going to talk to, we're going to keep talking to Ny'Asia, aka Rrari, owner of Lebristrap2.8. Give them the information again where they can follow you if they want you to do their hair, if they want all that good stuff.
Lebristrap2.8, Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. Actually, Twitter, it doesn't have the point. It's just 28. And then personal Instagram is Rrari_2x, and that's also on YouTube. Rrari_2x. Boom.
Dope.
Follow me.
Yeah.
Follow me, hoes. No, I'm joking.
We'll be right back here at Cloth Talk Podcast.
It's a lot of y'all talking, lot of y'all snitching, trying to move up with a boss. They be plotting, trying to see you in a coffin or see you in a cell. So you 3 strikes, no bail, so you fail. Why? Is it the money? Is it the boss? Is it the way I fucking spit it that make me so raw? But still they hate it cause my ass is bigger than Mars. You try to touch it, lock and load it, I'm dumping it off. I grind to shine harder, I take care of my daughter. My family don't want for shit, I do this for all of them. They telling me I ain't shit, I'm sinking like a grandfather. No, numbers don't lie, but a number of you different. Snitching, just to get attention. I bet they screenshotting conversations, saving till I make it, just to say they fucking know me. Motherfuckers kill me, but I'll always be the real Rrari.
Everybody
Niggas
run they
ain't
mouth
loyal.
nowadays. You can't trust nobody.
Bitches
Nowadays.
ain't loyal.
Nope. Everybody
Friends
run they
ain't
mouth
loyal.
nowadays. You can't trust nobody.
Family ain't
Nowadays.
loyal.
Nope. It's a whole
Niggas
lot of
ain't loyal.
snitch. It's a whole lot of
Bitches
bitch.
ain't
Can't trust
loyal.
nobody nowadays. It's a whole
Family
lot of
ain't loyal.
snitch. It's a whole lot of
Friends
bitch.
ain't
Can't trust
loyal.
nobody nowadays.
It's a whole lot of snitches. Hoes ain't loyal, it's a whole lot of
Whole
bitches.
lot of bitch.
I don't trust these niggas, I don't trust these bitches, even family. Quick to break your loyalty because you fucking mad at me.
Mad at me.
Or maybe you just hating cause I'm I. Or maybe you just mad cause the way that I'm so fly. Or maybe you just jealous, so you envy me. Same time friend of me, on the low my enemy. See, I can't deal, and I can't trust the next motherfucker. Talking about it's all love, cause that fake shit I don't want it. And that fake shit I ain't own it. I been seen it, I been peeped it. You been scheming, been creeping. Back at it, all on my back like a backpack. Say you got my back cause you just a fucking backstab.
Everybody
Niggas
run they
ain't
mouth
loyal.
nowadays. You can't trust nobody.
Bitches
Nowadays.
ain't loyal.
Nope. Everybody
Friends
run they
ain't
mouth
loyal.
nowadays. You can't trust nobody.
Family ain't
Nowadays.
loyal.
Nope. It's a whole
Niggas
lot of
ain't loyal.
snitch. It's a whole lot of
Bitches
bitch.
ain't
Can't trust
loyal.
nobody nowadays. It's a whole
Family
lot of
ain't loyal.
snitch. It's a whole lot of
Friends
bitch.
ain't
Can't trust
loyal.
nobody nowadays.
Niggas ain't loyal,
Ain't loyal.
bitches ain't loyal,
Loyal.
family ain't loyal,
Ain't loyal.
friends ain't loyal,
Ain't loyal.
niggas ain't loyal, family ain't loyal, friends ain't loyal,
Ain't loyal.
bitch they ain't loyal.
Everybody
Niggas
run
ain't
they
loyal.
mouth nowadays. You can't trust nobody.
Bitches ain't
Nowadays.
loyal.
Nope. Everybody
Friends
run they
ain't
mouth
loyal.
nowadays. You can't trust nobody.
Family
Nowadays.
ain't loyal.
Nope. It's a whole
Niggas
lot of
ain't loyal.
snitch. It's a whole lot of
Bitches
bitch.
ain't
Can't trust
loyal.
nobody nowadays. It's a whole
Family
lot of
ain't loyal.
snitch. It's a whole lot of
Friends
bitch.
ain't
Can't trust
loyal.
nobody nowadays. Everybody run they mouth nowadays. You can't trust nobody nowadays. Nope. Everybody run they mouth nowadays. You can't trust nobody nowadays. Nope. It's a whole lot of snitch. It's a whole lot of bitches. Can't trust nobody nowadays. It's a whole lot of snitches. It's a whole lot of bitches. Can't trust nobody nowadays.
Yes, and we are back right here on Cloth Talk
Can't trust
Podcast.
nobody
Rrari, aka, well, the AKA is Rrari.
Right.
Ny'Asia is here, owner of Lebristrap2.8. If you're in the Columbus area and surrounding areas and you need to get right, you can hit her
get
up, man.
trapped.
Hit her up.
Everything, frontals, closures, braids.
Yeah, tell everything.
Whatever you need.
Yeah, tell them what you do.
Weave, eyelashes,
Yes.
eyelash extensions.
Mm,
I do it all.
yeah.
No eyebrows though.
Okay.
Because everybody always asks me that. I'm like, I don't do that.
No eyebrows. Do you want to get into eyebrows, or you like, nah, that's something I'm not.
I feel like it would be something that I'm just doing for the money, and I don't really like doing stuff. I mean, money is good, but I don't feel like
You're not
I would
gonna say
have a
no.
passion to really like perfect it. You know, I ain't doing it.
Yeah.
I'm cool.
Right. All right. Let's talk about the behind the scenes of this industry or in this business industry. Behind any business, there's always a connect,
That's
or we
facts.
call them a supplier.
The plug.
Yeah,
That's what I got mine in my phone.
The plug. And I was talking to you behind the scenes about a recent episode I had with Lolo, who you know well, who did your
Shout out to you, girl.
yeah, shout out to Lolo.
She made my
said
website.
She hooked you up with the website. I was talking to her about that, and she was saying that you're not really an entrepreneur if you don't own your supply.
Right.
Like she was like saying, if
Basically,
you don't
if somebody
own
else
that,
have control,
yeah, or is that really your business?
is it your business?
So she's coming from the standpoint of saying, well, you're relying on someone else for your business to thrive.
Yeah, because your business can stop.
Yeah.
And I was thinking that today, like, damn, what if my vendor die? I mean, I'm not like never wishing that, but I swear to God, driving care, I was thinking like,
yeah,
you know what will happen? You know, like,
yeah,
it'll fuck my business up for real. So it's a good point.
Yeah. So, but for those who don't know, for your industry, explain how that vendor relationships work with the beauty industry.
Mm-hmm. So pretty much it's just, I mean, you find a plug, a vendor,
right?
Whatever it is you sell, you know, you find somebody that sells it to you for a wholesale price. You want somebody obviously that's in the manufacture, like making the product. Sometimes you run into a middleman, and I think a lot of people run into that. Mine is in the warehouse. Like I can video chat him, and he's in the warehouse with my hair. But yeah, so basically you reach out to your vendor, and that's the person that you're getting your hair from. Some people do it like they do drop shipping. It's called drop shipping, where you pay your vendor to just ship your hair straight to your client, like your customer. It's convenient because it's fast. You know, you don't have to get it shipped to you and then you ship it to them. Yeah. So it takes out that extra little 2-3 days, but then you have to worry about, is it going to be packaged right? I touch everything before it go to my client.
So you want to see everything.
Yeah, I don't.
Ship it
and
to
I
me
put
first.
all my stuff on it. You know, I wrap it in my logo. I put my business cards. I put it in my bags. You know. Yeah. So that's another thing. And vendors do that too. My vendor actually makes my bundle wraps and just send them to me. But I like mine being more personal. You know, I like them to see my handwriting. I feel like that makes a difference. You know, it make them feel like I'm actually working with somebody. You feel me? Like if you order from Walmart and you order from somebody in your city, it's two different things. Granted, it's certain people that want Walmart. Yeah. Unfortunately, like it's people that bring hair to me and I'm like, girl, my hair is better than this. But they order from a bigger name, so they feel like they did something. So, but me personally, yeah. So I get my hair shipped to me and then I ship it to my clients. Yeah. Yep.
How often do you have to like order? I mean, you obviously order it
every
in
day.
Bulk. So you're running through that stuff like.
So if I have it in bulk, it just kind of depends. So hair is tricky because you can order 50 straight bundles and get nothing but curly orders that whole next week. Now you just wasted all that money.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, me personally, what I do is I do keep certain lengths in, like straight and body wave. I know those are my highest selling hair. So I'll keep those in just different lengths, like just to have. But majority of the time, my clients, they order their hair. And unless it's like, I do have a nice amount, like out of state clients now, but, or customers, I should say. But most of my clients are having me install their hair. So the way I just do it, they order, then I just order it from my vendor, have them send it to me like that. Okay. Because my schedule is usually not open for them to book the next day. And it takes 2 days for it to get here anyway. So it'd be like, by the time they could schedule, I got enough time to do that. Right. But then granted, there's times where I have the hair and I'd rather just all the money be profit. So I'd be like, oh, here you go, take this hair. Right. So it just kind of depends on how that go.
Yeah. It just made me think about like black women in their hair. Women, specifically, you know, black women, y'all have this. Don't you fucking touch my hair.
Don't touch my shit. Especially now that we wear wigs. Like, right. Nigga, don't pull it. Don't do that.
Right. He get a little excited. Like, no.
I love you, nigga. But no.
Right. Like, I understand you a little excited.
Right.
Calm your ass down.
Calm down, nigga. We ain't doing that.
Yeah, and this makes me think about, like, as a man.
How y'all feel? Yeah, about right. How do y'all? Let me switch. I know you questioning me.
That's my next transition one. You beat me to it. I was going right there with it. It just made me think about, you know, like the upkeep that y'all have to do to keep y'all here together. Like when I was younger, I didn't have an idea that it took that much fucking work, time, patience.
Now you feel like we be like,
shit. Right, you gotta keep that shit
like this,
wrapped up. You got like all types of product that you gotta. It's
high maintenance,
and I can see why it's a $1 billion industry too. God damn! But as a man, just looking at it, it's like wow, like I would never thought that it would have to take that much to, cause man, we don't know, we ignorant.
Y'all
We
go
don't
get a haircut and y'all
yeah,
cool.
we just chop it down, line up, boom, out the shop.
Yeah.
Well, like you say, y'all in the chair 2 to 4 hours.
But you know what's crazy though is men don't really. I mean, I don't know. Men.
It was at times where I couldn't tell a real from fake. Like, I was that oblivious.
That's what I'm about to say. You took it. I'm like, men don't know.
Like either it was done that good to, I'm like, oh shit, I thought that was like,
right.
I had no idea.
Men don't know. Like, nowadays, the way that hair can be done, like, you literally can look and really think that that's a woman's hair. But then again, it's men that's so dumb to hair too that like they'll be walking around with a bitch on their arm and her hair look crazy.
Don't even.
And they genuinely don't know. Like, for real. Like, no shade, but my boyfriend, baby mom.
Oh. Hopefully he doesn't see this, or she doesn't see this.
Well, I don't care. But nah, that's just the example to use, is that like,
you gotta get
like,
it together.
before coming into it, like coming into being with me, he didn't know.
Yeah.
Like, he really didn't know. Like, not even trying to be funny. Like, he did not know. Like, versus now he see me doing everybody hair. Like, he knows exactly what it's supposed to look like. And not even just her. Let me not do that. But I use that because it's like now I can't be lacking. Like, if my wig is lifted a little bit or something, he like, babe, you know you. But it's like, nigga, you was messing with this bitch. You know what I'm saying? But it's because now I got him so hip.
Yeah.
But it's so bad to the, like, we be in public and he can look at somebody like, look at her closure. Like, and most men don't even know that. My mom be like, you done traumatized this man. Because he like, he looking at hair. You would think that my nigga do hair himself, because he would look and be like,
dang,
look at her wig though. Like, I mean, then you got men that just don't know.
Yeah.
Like, they don't know. Yeah, like,
until I got educated. Like,
yeah.
oh.
Once you see it done right though, like, I feel like, but I don't know, cause like I be looking at the girls who hair don't look right, and I'm like, okay. I know you see Instagram, like, it's no way you looking at Instagram and you think your hair look like it's supposed to look.
So when you say done right, what does done right look like? Because as you know, as a man, I'm pretty sure women can pick that. Ooh,
immediate.
Look,
look
but
right.
Like men's, like, we're not looking like this. You know,
right. Y'all like, shit, her hair done.
You can probably see that in a millisecond. Like,
I mean, literally, like, I ain't even got my glasses on. If somebody was sitting over there, I'd be like, that ain't her.
What does
it just in place? Like,
in place. Okay.
First off, if you got lace, it need to be melted. You don't need to be able to see the lace. You know how they say, like, screen door, like, you can see the screen. You ever see post about that or anything? I be seeing door. Like, little memes. They be like, girl's part look like a screen door.
Oh shit, damn.
You probably ain't seen that, but it's like, it ain't right. Basically, if you can see it, it ain't right.
Okay.
Like, if you can look and see the like braids and stuff, braids is like, I feel like you can get off with some braids that's not that neat.
Yeah.
Long as they tight.
Yeah.
Like, long as your edges look like they pulled, people gonna think your hair done. But with weave, like, if it ain't blended, so if you got your hair left out on top, like your real hair out, you feel me? And I'm sorry, if your hair is left out on top and you got this nappy hair up top, but then your weave is bone straight.
Oh shit!
Like, that's not right.
Shit like that. That's
like,
obvious.
put a hat on or something, you know. So like.
Yeah.
I feel like it's obvious, but it must not be, because people do it every day.
Dudes be walking around with these trash like, you really walking out with her like that? Okay.
And sometimes it be men that's like well put together, you feel me? So it's like, I know you want somebody on your hip that look.
Yeah.
But then I go back to my boyfriend.
Right.
He was fine too.
Right.
She was like, nah.
Shots fired.
let me not go there.
Staying on that topic with you know, like, men and you know, black hair. Another thing, a big conversation is men. We always talk about some. There's this the debate about we want natural women. And it's always a back and forth with women and men with this natural conversation. And they're like, I want my chick to be natural.
Right.
I don't want no weave. I don't like that shit.
But it be the same niggas that's posting Beyonce and Cardi B with a wig on. Like, what?
Right.
What you really want?
Right.
You know?
I think men, like, we just say shit and we don't even know what we want. Like, we just saying shit.
Because, like, I just seen this debate on Facebook where this dude was basically trying to say, like, we wear weave because we want to be white. And I'm like, what are you talking about, bro?
You know what? I'm glad you said that. Explain that, because that was something that I had to wrestle with. Like, why are black women investing so much money, time into
fake hair?
Into like fake hair, fake body parts, and trying to, like, look a certain way?
Right.
Like, do they not? Because I always thought, like,
It's like, are you not comfortable?
Yeah, like, do our black women, do they not love themselves? Do they not think they're beautiful? Do they think they need to buy all this stuff to, like, what is it?
I think that's a touchy conversation, because granted, it can be that you have low self-esteem, but at the same time, shit, we got one life. So, shit, if you weren't blessed with the titties you want, buy them. I get it. Like, yeah. I get it. I'm not going to do it. Like, I'm not with it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I feel like it don't matter that much to me. Like, I don't feel like I need to have a fat ass. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we all look in the mirror like, oh, how am I? You know, but it's like, it's not important enough to me to where I feel like I need to pay thousands of dollars to have an ass. Like, but I get women that's like, they're public figures, or they just want a fat ass. Like, because me, I'm like, if I breastfeed, like I said this when I had my son, if I breastfeed and my titties saggy, I'm getting them fixed. Because my shit was nice before I had them. But I got blessed and it didn't happen. But I was like, if this happens. Because you can't change that. Like, now when people do weight surgeries, I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of it. Like, go work out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen Ny'Asia video when she was basically saying, like, if you work out and you lose weight and you got extra skin, you can't do nothing about that skin. So I get getting it cut off, because it's like, you want to enjoy this body that you just worked out to get. Yeah. So you just want that skin taken off. But when people do it to get weight taken off, I don't really feel that. I'm like, go work out. Like, I'm not against, like, if you do it, I'm not going to be like, oh, I ain't fucking with you. But I'm just like, it's fraud to me. Yeah. It's kind of like rappers don't like people that don't write their own music. Right. That's how I feel. I'm not even into fitness, but it's just like, because then them be the ones that want to train people. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, you going to pay, you going to lay down, get your body done. Yeah. And then try to train somebody. Like, you didn't even work out. You didn't even work for that body. So, but I don't think it's self-esteem. I think some of it is self-esteem, and I think some is just simply like, this is what I want. God didn't bless me with it, and I have the money to pay for it, so I'm going to pay for it. Yeah. Do you look at it, like, because I'm still trying to, like, figure out, like, as now, hair. Man. Yeah, because I see a lot of men talking, like, we got these girls, like, they buying Indian hair, they buying Brazilian, so let me cut something in. Let me say something. There's no such thing as Brazilian, Malaysian, Peruvian. That's not a thing. Is that right? That is a marketing tactic. Wow. So if y'all already don't know that, wherever the camera look, it's not a real thing. It's a marketing tactic. There's Indian hair. Even real. There's Indian hair, and there's there's virgin hair. The only difference between the two is virgin hair can come from multiple people. They're both human, 100% human, but virgin can come from multiple different people versus raw Indian hair is from one person. So the entire bundle is from the same person. That's the only thing different. All of that, like the textures, body wave, curly, that is all just how they make their hair. Like they use machines. Some of them use machines, some of them use hand wax, and they shape the hair to how you want it. So like the curls, like my vendor, and some vendors use machines, but like my vendor, he literally sent me a video of them making my curly hair. Like they had a pencil and they put wax on the hair and they wrapped the hair around a pencil. Oh, and shit. it like they put a sealant on it and it makes it stay that texture. Wow. So they all start off as straight, raw, like wavy. And that's why if you get straight hair and you wet it, it gets like kind of wavy. It always turns like kind of wavy because it's just natural hair. If you wash your hair, it don't turn bone straight. Nobody hair. You know what I'm saying? So we not really getting Indian people hair or Brazilian people hair. That's what people think when they see that. Yeah. But niggas don't understand that it is easier maintenance for us, bro. Like, that's what I had to learn. It's not because we want to look like somebody else or because we want to be Indian or we want to be. One, our hair, black people hair naturally don't grow 24 inches. So if I want 24 inches, I got to pay for it. Like, I mean, that's what it is. Our hair naturally don't grow that length. Like, people can take care of their hair the best of their ability, and some people's hair is just don't have the potential to grow that length. Yeah. So if we want a more exotic look and we can pay for it, that's what we gonna do. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we're not happy with it, and some people ain't happy with it. Like, it is women that's not happy with it and stuff, but it don't mean that, you know. And it's natural hair is high maintenance.
Yeah, I was
wearing our natural hair.
That. Yeah, because
way higher maintenance than the frontals and stuff.
Crazy, like
man,
like what? Why is the natural hair so hard to just take care of? You know, this
black people hair is nappy. Don't act like you don't know.
No, like for a
like
woman.
Our hair. I'm saying our hair is nappy. Black people hair
just grows out.
So like the styles. First off, people want us to be natural. Yeah, but they still want us to look professional. Mm. So we can't just wash our hair and go outside, or we're gonna have an afro. We're gonna look woozy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we have to style. We have to do a style. Yeah. In order, like, even when y'all see, because I feel like men see girls with like these like perfect like afros, but they don't know that them girls had to. That shit took like 2 hours to get it like that because they had to flexi rod it. They got to wait for their hair to dry. They got to, you know, and then they got to do it every night to keep it like that. So y'all see that, not y'all, because I don't know if you do, but men see that and be like, you know, I want my girl natural like that. But I ain't got time to be doing that every night. Like, nigga, you gonna pay for my hair to be like... Natural hair and the products is expensive for natural hair.
Yeah.
So, and everybody just ain't meant to be natural. Like, I have clients, I mean, I don't want nobody to get a perm, but they ain't always meant to wear their natural hair. Like, I got clients that I'm like, it's almost impossible to make her natural hair. Like, for her natural, like, some people natural hair just ain't made to be worn. Like, they gotta put something in it. It just, it'd be so hard for them to really, I don't know how to word it without sounding bad. Because, like, the way to say it is, like, it'd be hard for them to really be beautiful. Like, it's fucked up to say.
Damn.
Everybody got natural beauty, though. Because my version of beautiful might not be this. But, like, if somebody come in and they hair this long right here, this long right here, you know, broken off in it, what can they really do? You know, like, they have to add something or remove something. Like, and everybody not comfortable with their hair, just a little afro.
Right.
So it's like, men just don't understand. That's what I think. Y'all got it easy.
Yeah, we just go to shop, chop down.
It's either hair or dreads. Yeah. I mean, it's either like dreads or haircut nowadays, for real.
Yeah, hair, dreads, fade.
Maybe a braids, but you rarely see that. It's like, y'all got it easy. Yeah. I don't care what y'all say.
No, I agree with you. You know, that's why, you know, I'm asking you this stuff, and I got educated over the years. As I got older, I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. Mm-hmm. I get it now. You know, all that talk about why you gotta put that in your hair. It's like, motherfucker.
But you know the crazy thing? Crazy thing is, people, it's like, when they see braids, this is cool. People don't say nothing. Like, when they see girls with braids, it's not, that debate don't really come up. The whole, like, add and weave and stuff.
Then when they see
when they see the extensions, it's like, oh, you ain't confident, or you want to be a white woman. Like, nigga, this is weave too. Yeah. Like, I don't know. It's weird. Black people crazy, man.
Yeah. How do you feel about when it comes to white women jocking black women?
You are like reading my mind. Because I was about to be like, but then there's white women with dreads.
Man.
I was just about to say that. So you like read my mind right there. Yeah. Like, me, I don't have
like, they taking credit for shit we started like, eons ago.
Right. Hell no. Like, get out of here.
Yeah.
But I don't feel a way. Like, I'm not really big on the whole. That don't piss you off? I'm not big on... I pay attention to race because I'm clearly a black woman. Yeah. But I'm not like... I hate the whole, like, everything is always like, black people do this, white people do that. You know, like I said, I pay attention because you can't. It's impossible to not pay attention as a black woman. It's everywhere. You can't. But, like, some shit to me is like, who gives a fuck? Like, for real. Like, okay, if she want to wear dreads, let her wear it. I'm probably going to say a little comment like, that look fried. Or something like that. But
you're not going to trip over it.
In the same sense, though, when I do see white women with box braids, I'm just like,
right. What you trying to do?
What are you doing? Yeah. You know, like, but I don't look at weave like it's white people hair. Maybe that's why I don't. And it could just be I'm biased because I'm a black woman. But I don't look at weave as white women hair, because white women can have nappy hair.
Mm-hmm.
Like, weave don't feel like, I don't like white people hair at all.
Oh, really?
So like, when people say that, I'm like, it's not the same thing. Like, I hate white people. I mean, I hate this.
God damn. This podcast went off the rails.
I told you my mouth, and I can't help it. I just say shit.
God damn.
But they hair is like, I don't want to fuck up your podcast.
Don't say it.
But no, their hair is just real, like, brittle. And weave don't feel like that. It's like thin. Their hair is like thin. Yeah. Like, if I took their hair and like did like it's thin, naturally thin. Even the white people that think they got coarser hair, it might be more hair on their head, but the actual strands are thin. So weave don't feel nothing like that. Like, we still, when we're working with weave, we still use black products. You know what I'm saying? We're not using white people hair.
Yeah.
Like, when white people order clip-ins, because white people wear more weave than us, little do people know, they just clip it in. They just not getting sew-ins. They just clipping, adding it into their hair. But when they get clip-ins, they order a different type of hair. They're not like, their hair is different than ours. I don't really know how to explain it. But
so if a white woman came to you, you turn them down. Like, sorry, I did
a white person hair before though. I did a few people. I don't turn people down, because it's like, how do you say it? Usually, I ain't gonna lie though, I do something like, I keep asking questions till I find something that I be like, oh yeah, this is not gonna work.
You find a reason to say I can't do it
instead of just being like, I can't. I find something like, well, do your hair hold braids, or how long is this part of your hair? Find something to be like, yeah, unfortunately, I don't think this style will work for you. Yeah. But like wigs, stuff like that, I could do a wig on a white person, because you don't have to sew. But braiding, like, their hair just not meant for certain styles. That's where I feel like where people be like, that's a black style, because it's like, they really not, their braids are gonna slide out. Yeah, like, our hair is meant to be braided. You braid our hair, it can stay in until you take it out.
Yeah.
Theirs, you don't even get to the end of the braid and it's already unraveling. Like, it's just not meant for them. But I wouldn't turn a white client down.
Yeah, I
wouldn't turn one down.
That's good. My final question, I think we had everything I had written on down here. My final question: how does Beyonce hair never fall off?
Beyonce?
How does her hair never fall off when she's performing?
She got a hell of... I've been wondering, like, who the fuck... I do not know who do Beyonce hair.
No one knows who this person is.
I'm sure it's just her stylist. Like,
would you be surprised if it was a guy?
No.
We'll be surprised.
Probably a guy.
It probably is, isn't it?
But her shit don't... Listen, her shit don't budge.
What?
Cardi shit keeps sliding off. Yeah. Every show, Cardi B hair is sliding off. That damn Beyonce though.
Yeah, she be whipping that shit and dancing,
I don't
performing.
Know. But at the same time, what a lot of people don't know is that Beyonce really got hair. Like, Beyonce hair is like to here. So
is that right?
Sometimes she be wearing her hair and we don't even know. Like, we think that it's a weave and it's her shit. That's why it ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. That's a good question.
She got a hell of a stylist, huh?
A hell of a stylist. That's probably the only thing I can say.
Wow.
But I don't know I'm sure she has a personal stylist.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. Like, the industry has hairstylists. Like, there's industry hairstylists. Like, everybody know, like, Arrogant Tay. Like, there's certain stylists that's just in the industry and they do all the celebrities' hair.
Yeah.
Nobody know who do Beyonce shit. I ain't never seen somebody post Beyonce as a client. I know once that one dude, I think it's actually Arrogant Tay, he just started doing Nicki Minaj hair, and like that was his goal. He's always said, like, I want to do Nicki hair. I want to do Nicki hair. He finally doing Nicki Minaj hair.
Wow.
But Beyonce, we still ain't found out who doing hers.
That's crazy.
And he way better than Nicki old hairstylist. That's why it's like, and that's the thing. I don't really want to get into celebrities. Celebrities is they don't like to pay for real.
Oh, is that right? Well, they really probably see like you just the opportunity.
And that's what I be trying to explain. I try to explain to myself. It's like, you have to think about how much money you could potentially make off of doing their hair. So they feel like, bitch, I'm doing you a favor.
Yeah.
You know, because I did she's like an upcoming celebrity or whatever. She's under Stevie J. I just did her hair recently, and Like, I did hers for free, and it was I have no hesitation because I did think about that.
Yeah.
So I guess, like, as a stylist, when it does come to that, like, when you think of it, like, I'm not going to get paid, you be salty. But then the bigger picture is, like my views went up so much just from doing her hair. You know, like, the post I shared of her, I got the most shares out of, like, my whole business type shit. So it's like, realistically, it's a win-win. It depends.
Yeah.
But yeah. I don't know how to help Beyonce hairstyle. To get back to that.
The mystery continues.
Never know.
All right. Anything else you want to say to the people? Anything else you want to add? Any last words? Anything that you want to mention before we wrap it up?
Follow me.
Yes.
Columbus ladies, come get trapped because I'm slept on because y'all don't know me. But when y'all know me, y'all gonna know me. Business owners, don't give up. I always say this on anything I get on. Don't give up. Like, you got to start somewhere. So don't give up. Don't worry about your competition. Use it as motivation. Don't give up. That's like the biggest thing I can say.
Yeah.
If you have a passion for it, go after it.
Dope.
Because it might sound small, but it can be something huge.
Dope.
But other than that, yeah, ladies come get trapped. Hating ass hoes keep hating. No.
Yeah, talk that shit. Go ahead, pop your shit if you want to.
Yeah, hating ass hoes keep hating. Oh, because I know one bitch gonna see this too. Keep hating. No. I see you watching, sis. I see you.
She be watching.
She be watching.
Oh, man.
But anyway.
All right.
Come get trapped, ladies.
Dope.
And follow me on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
And he's dope. Follow him too.
Thank you. Yeah, follow the
Subscribe.
podcast. Yes, subscribe, follow all that stuff.
Yeah.
Well, this has been another episode of Cloth Talk Podcast. I want to thank Ny'Asia, a.k.a. Rrari from Lebristrap2.8.
That's right.
For coming through. We finally made it happen.
We made it happen. We've been trying for some weeks.
Yes.
Like 2-3 weeks.
For real, we really have.
We here. We did it.
Yes, we here.
It's
We
done.
did it. Dope
It's sealed.
episode. Follow the
That's
podcast on Instagram at cloth_talk_podcast. And you can search the podcast and on any iTunes.
Oh, that's good.
Yep, we on Apple. Oh, we just got on Spotify. Check us out on Spotify.
Oh.
Yeah, we on Spotify. So yeah, check us out. Cloth Talk Podcast. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye.